The plaintiffs have raised a number of challenges arising under several federal statutes in order to challenge the approval, ongoing construction, and ongoing operation of the Vineyard Wind offshore wind farm. Green Ocean's amicus brief focuses on the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act because we believe it provides a compelling basis for the Supreme Court to review the challenge to the Vineyard Wind project. We believe it's a major questions doctrine case because the Department of the Interior, through its Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, has exceeded its statutory authority under the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act by giving itself authority to approve offshore wind energy projects anywhere on the Outer Continental Shelf, not only off the Atlantic coast, but also off the Pacific and Gulf coasts. More specifically, the major questions doctrine precludes a federal regulatory agency, such as the Interior Department's Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, from making major policy decisions unless the agency has clear congressional authority to do so. When Congress amended the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act in 2005, it not only authorized the granting of leases for wind energy development on the Outer Continental Shelf, but also specified the conditions under which the government can grant such leases and approve offshore wind energy projects. One of the reasons that the questions of whether to authorize offshore wind development, and if so, under what conditions, are major policy questions is because of the significant economic, environmental, safety, and national security concerns that are inextricably intertwined with those questions. Green Ocean's amicus brief not only explains that the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act embodies Congress's major policy decisions regarding authorization of wind energy development on the Outer Continental Shelf and the conditions under which such development can legally occur, but also discusses the manner in which the Interior Department, through the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, has failed to respect the 12 statutory criteria that embody those major policy decisions. More specifically, in order to carry out the previous administration's wind energy agenda, the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management has essentially reinterpreted the 12 criteria to give itself what it calls wide discretion to weigh and reach a rational balance, to use that agency's terminology, among the 12 criteria, which it now calls merely goals. The Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act mandates that the Interior Department, through its Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, shall ensure protection of commercial fisheries, protection of the environment, safety, and protection of national security interests. So this is an issue of national significance. And that is one of the reasons why, as the brief explains, the Supreme Court needs to review this case.